In a nutshell, over-communication. I've evolved over time like anybody, but the fact that I've managed so many different teams in so many different cultural backgrounds and that has shaped, I would say, the way I operate. There are obviously certain things that you can't or shouldn't communicate about, but outside of these, over-communicate. Over-communicate about expectation, over-communicate about your goals, about their goals, over-communicate about issues, over-communicate about successes, over-communicate. That's very rarely hurt me, and I think it helps everybody in the team understanding where we're going, why we need to get there, and what sort of effort that's going to take us there. And the challenge is that you also need to leave room for people to fail and learn and grow from those failures. So it's a bit of a balancing act. But if there was one ethos is over communication. If you have like a treasury certification, that tells me one thing, not so much that you know more or less the treasury role and what it entails, but that you've decided to make treasury a career.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? You've made a commitment. It takes time to go through that process and effort. And if you've gone through that, that means you probably have decided, treasury is the kind of thing I want to do. You meet a lot of people in the treasury world that have not yet decided whether that's for them or not. And some of them end up staying in treasury because of just not willing to be moving out of it. And some, stay in treasury because that's what they want to do. And a treasury certification kind of shows that you really want to do it. Outside of that, I think, if you're a good manager, you can provide sufficient training for all your team to know 99% of what a certification can tell you. So I'm not saying it's a must, but it's a good indication. Two things. When you're giving opportunities that you feel are going to be a stretch or a challenge, say yes. It's a learning experience, and if you fail and working in the right organization, people will understand and help you grow from it. And if you are feeling that you're not given the opportunities, just ask. People get busy and are focused on a lot of things, and sometimes forget to think about your career development or don't realize you've run out of things to do. Just sit with your manager, with the leader of your team, and tell them, this is great. I like what I do, but I want to do something different. Next time something open, think about me. These are the type of things I want to do. Be open, and that allowed me to learn a lot. You're going to have to be flexible by doing things you might not be thinking you'd ever do, but you will grow a lot from it. And I don't think you'll ever regret taking on a new opportunity. I think you'll very often regret not taking the chance.